This is Australia's whip cracking legend, Mick. Mick has the record for the most whip cracks in 10 seconds, and today I'm going to challenge him. But who is Mick? Picture the most Australian man that you can. Pure outback. Suntanned, rugged, and with a knack for anything that can be whipped, cracked, or caught. When Mick isn't teaching local kids how to crack a whip, he's out in the wild, hunting crocs, wrestling them into submission, and then crafting hats from their hides. As if that wasn't enough, Mick's also the guy that you call when you need a whip. He's been hand-making them for decades, and somewhere along the way, he even carried the Olympic torch, because, of course he did. Mick's story isn't just one about brute strength and outback savvy. It's also about foresight. Back in '95, when people were still figuring out how to send emails, Mick was already selling his whips online to none other than Bill Gates.
They bought a whip off me and gave it to Bill Gates when he visited the Australian Parliament around about 2000.
What was his reaction to getting a whip?
He loved it, yeah. But also he said, this bloke is on the internet selling this product, so that's what e-commerce is all about. Next month, the Prime Minister of Australia bought a whip off me, asked me to make a whip for a present he was giving somebody, and when he met George W. Bush in his ranch at Texas, he presented George Bush with a gift from Australia of one of my whips. A lot of the rich and powerful people in the world have my whips, including Rudy Giuliani when he was mayor of New York, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and the most powerful man in the world, possibly Xi Jinping, the Chinese president.
We're going to see the whips in action. Now Mick has the record for the most whip cracks in 10 seconds, right?
Correct, yep.
I've challenged him to a contest. I'm going to try to out-crack him. The stakes are high and the tension is palpable. We're facing off in a contest of cracks.
This is quite a good one.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. That's 10.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds starting now. Stop.
I have to look back at the footage. You might have just won.
I managed a respectable 4 cracks against Mick's jaw-dropping 104. In the end, not just about the contest. About standing next to a man who embodies the spirit of the outback. The spirit of Australia. A living legend who's cracked more than just a whip, but the code on how to live life to the fullest. One crack at a time. So, I'll be honest, never really stood a chance against Mick. But got to meet a true blue Australian icon. A man who's made his mark on the world in the most unexpected ways. And, if you ask me, that's worth more than any record.